Hello everybody, Accureye here, and welcome back to another Smite video. So, this video was not really based on request, and wasn't really a request, but it was more of a video I was watching someone who also plays, I was talking to all my viewers, or at least talking with, through comments, that I decided to make, which was how to dodge or how to not be stun locked. And I thought this was a very interesting video, and at least to me was an interesting thought, because obviously I know some of you are like, Accureye, I'm tired of getting stun locked. How do I not get stun locked? And I know that some people are kind of, well, and, don't worry, I've got you covered, at least to some degree, and there are two ways to, at least in my opinion, not get stun locked or be worried about stun locked. One of the two ways, of course, is, what you're seeing right now, which is movement. This one is going to be focusing on movement, not being stun locked via movement, versus, of course, versus, being stun locked, just always getting stun locked, and then the other one that I'm going to be talking about, should I say, is of course, crowd control. So I'll be talking about both those ways, but, of course, I'm going to kind of leave it open to you all to at least decide how what works best for you. I'm leaving it open to you all to decide and figure out your best way of not being stun locked. But I just thought that stun locking is a common thing that you'll see in this game, and like I said, I mean, not getting stun locked is, well, as you all may or may not know, it's kind of annoying. You all know it's kind of annoying. It's kind of like, well, Accureye, why am I continuing to get stun locked? What's going on? What's, up? And, I mean, don't worry. That's why I'm here. That's one of the reasons I'm going to cover this. And like I said, movement and crowd control are the two best ways to ensure that you're not going to get stun locked. I mean, obviously there are other ways to ensure that you're not going to get stun locked. But like I said, having a high movement speed or having a high crowd control ensures, at least to a degree, you're not going to get stun locked at all. In fact, in my opinion, it's probably one of the only ways to ensure that, that you're not going to be ending up getting stun locked by, by silly things, So, yeah, But, yeah, so, like I said, most of that is just a way to ensure that you're not going to get stun locked, yeah. But, I mean, as far as it is, stun locking can be kind of annoying. I've seen people who have gotten frustrated over stun locking, and they're all, like, up in arms going, what the heck? Why do I keep getting stun locked? And, I mean, don't get me wrong. Stun locking is a issue. It can be something that just annoys the heck out of you. I'm not gonna lie. I've had too often where you'll see me be slowed down and sometimes stun locked, especially in this video. What you see. You'll at some point see me get just stun locked all of a sudden, and and obviously, for obvious reasons, it is kind of an annoyance, when you think about it. But, like I said, stun locking can be easily avoided by, either A, like I said, either A, just, just not, just having the movement speed. Because obviously, if you're faster than your opponent, stun locking isn't really going to happen. It rarely will be an issue for you. Of course, if you're that type that likes to try and dodge out of the way, or just or even just make it to where being attacked is just not going to slow you down, and stun locking just and someone trying to catch you on stun lock is going to not happen. Then movement is the best way. Either way, like I've said, there are two ways to really ensure that you don't get stun locked. One is, of course, via movement. The other, of course, is via crowd control. I mean, don't ever think that crowd control is not useful. Crowd control will not get you anywhere. In fact, 9 out of 10 times, you'll see that crowd control can pretty much ensure your survival to a degree, And you'll see here how there were times like there where, I would probably got stun locked, but because I had Sphanos, and because this is focusing on the movement speed aspect of not getting stun locked, you saw that I didn't get stun locked. Like I said, the other way to not get stun locked is of course through crowd control, which again is an aspect of Smite and an aspect in MOBAs that many people do not even look into. Sadly in MOBA, crowd control is something that people don't factor in. And being that I am a MOBA player who's played MOBAs for quite some time, I have quite a bit of knowledge. I've analyzed. I've thought about going competitive on these games. I understand these things, and like right there, you kind of saw that I was about to get stun locked and ulted by Accureye. I did not get ulted by Accureye because of the fact that I pretty much crowd controlled my way out of it. And that's what I mean by crowd control and movement is the best way to ensure you're not going to get stun locked. But yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a short video. I just want to give you a little bit of an idea of movement speed and whatnot. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you everyone for joining me on this video. Hopefully this has helped you get a little bit of an idea of stun lock and whatnot. Or stun locking and how to avoid it. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, get subscribed, hit that bell notification because I know you want to know when my next video drops next. I go live at www.twitch.tv /Accureye on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Thank you everyone for joining me. If you want to see what's going on live, feel free to join me live on Twitch. But until the next one, this is Accureye signing out and saying farewell, everyone.